a ti,
Welcome back to our channel. It is part 2 of our Puerto Rico prep series. So I really wanted to take advantage of a full video on just packing, focus on what we're going to do to prepare for messes, meltdowns, but most importantly, all the magical moments that we're about to have in Puerto Rico. So if you are getting ready for your own vacation or you need a little bit of motivation to get started on your packing, stay tuned. We're packing for about 5 days in Puerto Rico. That doesn't mean it's only 5 outfits. Like I said, we are also preparing for the messes. So I have attempted to get started on all the clothes that I would love to take with the baby, and as well as prepare for the humidity. It gets really hot over there, especially we're going in June. You know, of course we had to pack some swimwear because we try and go to the beach. Last time we went for at 9 a.m. to the beach, and it was so nice. It was so beautiful that we only went for like 30 minutes or like an hour. So this time I just want to stay out there and get brown. Now going over my list, I am missing a couple things. Oh my god. Okay, for clothes, I am missing clothes to come back in the airport with. He has extra outfits, but not anything that I would like want him in the airport with. Everything's pretty much shorts. He has one pair of jeans, but not like a nice comfy sweater. So I like this one, so I'm gonna pack this one as well for his outfit on the way back. And then I'm gonna get a pair of sweats too. Only thing I'm missing is, and I'm gonna double check with Enrique if he thinks that we should pack it or if we just should have it handy in our carry-on, is a raincoat. Let me go back to my checklist. So I think I have everything. And I'm also gonna take his hat in the carry-on, if not in the suitcase. So not necessarily packed in these items. Sunscreen. I'm going to have sunscreen for Enrique and I as well, but this is the one that I'm going to have for the baby. It's just so easy to apply on him when it's a stick like this. So I'm gonna have that handy for him. And this is a kid sunscreen. That's pretty much everything on clothes. His carry-on is going to be one of his backpacks, and we're gonna put all of his toys. I have toiletries all completely done, and then I'm gonna do his snacks, but I have that in its own category. But I think I'm just going to put that in our carry-on. He doesn't necessarily fall asleep with a blanket or a toy, but I would consider taking one. I'm just going to wait until the day of and ask him, which one do you want to take with you? Then for entertainment, I'm just gonna grab a coloring book and a couple crayons so that he could just go at it, and some toys, and then we have some sticker books, so I'll pack that as well, and that will all go in his carry-on. I have his passport. Let's see, I brought a thermometer for just in case, like if I just need to know and have that peace of mind, then I have it. So one thing I do recommend is having a checklist, because this just kind of gave me an idea of like what I may be missing, which is really just like about 1 or 2 things. Once we get into the carry-on, which I will implement footage of us setting up the carry-on, because that's not going to be until the day before, I'll go ahead and implement the footage here as well. Let me show you guys our carry-on bag. So we're going to take a carry-on, my purse, and this. It is the baby's lunchbox. I think this is gonna be really handy when we're going out and about, and especially like the beach and whatnot. So I wanted to take it. And then we have his Spider-Man cup, which comes with a straw and a cup. So we are staying with family, so I feel like this will come in pretty handy whenever he wants to have like jugo or water or whatever. He's also gonna have his water bottle, which we're going to pack in the carry-on. And then I have a little like Tupperware for snacks. I'm also gonna pack some Ziploc bags, but again, we're staying at a family's house, so maybe we can use some of their items if they don't mind. Guess so. I'm also gonna take 1 spoon and 1 fork for him. That way, if we're ever somewhere where I would feel like I need that, or if we go to the beach and he needs it. Again, this one's a little extra, but just to have handy for the baby so he can enjoy his vacation too. So this is also going to go in the suitcase, not in our carry-on, just because we don't need it during the entire airport. And then in the carry-on, it's going to be this backpack right here, which actually my best friend and her brother bought for us for my baby shower, so shout out to them. In the carry-on, I'm gonna show you guys everything we have. So we went to go get some snacks because I do not want to pay airport prices for these snacks. So we got some of this, we got some trail mix, we got some of this. Oh, I don't think I need this in here, so I might put it in the suitcase, but we're packing some vitamin C just in case. And then I'm going to add in this toy, which is pretty handy. The screen, but it comes with a little pen so the baby can write and draw, and then you can clear the screen. I'm going to pack a little blanket just in case it gets cold in there. I am going to have him in a sweater and some sweats, so he should be warm enough, but in case I want to use it as a pillow for him when he's laying down, if I just want some privacy from others or whatever it is, I'm just gonna have this handy. And then we've got a couple toys to entertain him with. So this one, I'm sure you guys have seen this all over the place, but they are really entertaining for the baby, so I do recommend these. It's like push pop right there, and then obviously you guys saw me go like this, and you can put it on the window glass. Then these are also some toys that I'm going to take. He loves these. This one is also very entertaining for him, so I'm going to take this with him. This is what we call his iPad, so we're taking his iPad with us, which has all of this busy work. The last thing I'm gonna share with you guys is we went to Dollar Tree, which I think is a great tip to just get a lot of like stickers, get a lot of things that you can just don't mind, you know, him destroying or messing up. So like a coloring book with 8 cut crayons. Then we got 2 sticker packs. This one we already had. And some more stickers. And we got him a book too. So obviously if you've seen our first part of this series, we got him this book so that he can see where he's going and kind of get familiar where his dad is from. All of this is gonna go in here, and as we eat the snacks, as we go through the sticker or whatever, it's gonna start condensing. But this is going to be Enrique's carry-on, and then I'm going to have my purse, which has his diapers, his wipes, my wallet, which includes his passport, my passport. It will be this carry-on and my purse, and that is it. Having a list really does just kind of narrow it down. What do we think we need? What else do we need? Do we need to stop at the store? We do have a couple days before we leave, so I'm going to stop at the store and grab his favorite snacks, as well as some toys that I know that will keep him entertained, like for example that coloring book or the crayons and stickers. Like, I'm not going to show him any of that until the day that we are in the plane, so that it feels new, so that it feels exciting. So now I'm going to move on to packing for mom and dad. My toiletry bag here, but I'm not going to pack this just yet because obviously we have like our toothbrushes that we still have to pack the night before. So I'm just gonna actually leave this on my bathroom counter, so that way in the next 2 days, if I think of something, I just keep adding it on. Which I don't know if it's like a tip, but I tend to have something out and easily accessible, so that within the next 48 hours, I'm just dumping. Like, oh, I use this every single morning, put it in there. That way I don't forget. So I'm kind of going through my routine and packing as I go for like those last minute essentials. So I'm just wrapping up our last literally bit. We've got this extremely extra large suitcase, all packed with our items on this side and some of the babies. I'm actually going to get another set of these cubes because not everything fit. Like, these are just about 4 to 5 dresses of mine, and I feel like if I had another set of these cubes, I could do even better. But yeah, so this is all of mine and Enrique's, some of the babies, some extra 2 diapers that I found, 1 pack of wipes, and I have the other one with us in the carry-on, so that way we have one easily accessible and a second when we get there. I showed you guys this already. This is the baby's bathroom stuff. I'm going to also put in, this is his sound machine that I have for him when he takes his naps and we go to bed. So I'm taking the charger. And then this is the 3rd pair of sandals that we're packing for the baby. And then he's just gonna go in the airport with his actual tennis shoes. Now I have Enrique's shoes. We're just literally taking sandals. So what we're gonna do to save space is go in our tennis shoes to the airport, to Puerto Rico, and then just stack in our sandals in the suitcase. I'm also gonna take this fan. We have not been using it recently, but it's gonna be hotter over there. And then I have a little sun hat that I do want to pack to prevent even more wrinkles. The last thing I wanted to include, I was a little hesitant on bringing it, but I think I'm gonna bring it. There's actually room. So I'm actually just packing some of our Disney Cruise beach toys and 2 bath toys, which I'm just gonna use all of these for bath toys and beach, so that he can have something handy to play with. Perfect. Oh my god, yay. It is so much more stress-free when you're going a little bit more prepared ahead of time. We're gonna add in our bathroom item, and then obviously that's gonna be it for that. Hope that you guys enjoyed this series. We got one more, So the very next vlog that you guys see coming, it's going to be us heading out to Puerto Rico. Like, that is so exciting. I'm so excited to just go with my family and spend some quality time with even extended families. So I'm excited. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. We really want to try to be helpful, as well as like if any tips, any hacks, anything that you would like to share as well, down below in the comments. Make this a community where we can actually help each other, because as first time parents, we're just lost. We're just figuring it out as it goes. And as much as something might work today, next year it might be a whole nother vlog I have to make, because this little boy is growing so fast. And just the fact that I'm packing less and less diapers, just the fact that I'm packing, you know, so many little outfits. I don't know. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you guys found this video useful, packing with a toddler. I really do believe that YouTube has become my search engine for helpful tips around, you know, being a boy mom. And I think that packing, especially for a toddler, can be very overwhelming, especially when you don't know what can actually come up. Like, what is gonna happen that I didn't prepare for? So as much as I try to prepare for this trip, I hope you guys found this useful and can give it a thumbs up. Let us know down below if there's anything else that you guys would like to see. But stay tuned, because the very next part of this series is us arriving to Puerto Rico. Like, o sea, ya me van a ver allí con una sonrisa. I'm so excited. So I'll see you guys in that video.